Ladies and gentlemen, the sun has now found its home in the western sky, and it is Saturday night in Tiger Stadium, home of the LSU Tigers, one of the great venues in college football. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on another SEC rival, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David. And the Rebels will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tigers offense will get the first possession of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it. But it's just football.
On second down, they'll take to the air. And the pass hits, picked off. Got some room to run. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. So take the touchdown off the board. What a devastating penalty. Pass interference, waving off the pick 6. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another one.
He wants to pass it on second down. Makes the grab down the middle. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him, a little slippery with all those juke moves. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Got it in stride inside the 20. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking for room. It's Butler. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking left. Got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. From the one, it's first and goal as they try to open the scoring here. Trying to bully their way in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the D deny them on second and goal. Barges ahead. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Rebels offense will go to work for the first time today. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there often.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. It's a draw. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Rebels decide to punt it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. They're bringing heat. And they got him for the sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Took a shot as he threw.
And offensively, we know it's hard throwing the ball in the 3rd and long situations because the defense can play big zone coverages. They got a lot of guys with their eyes on you, so the QB had no shot there. Nobody open. Nice job not forcing it, not risking a turnover, just throwing it away.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Takes it the other way. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And no shortage of the big boys coming out of Baton Rouge as LSU's defense in the backfield again.
Yeah, you talk about tall, long, athletic guys that get after the quarterback. LSU, they typically have a lot of those guys. That's a really fun thing to have when you're a defensive coordinator.
They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. Brown wants to pass. using the quick game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Soft spot in the middle. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. After the misfire, it's second down. From the gun, the ground game.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Here's the handoff. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. And the Rebels will hustle to the line. On third and short, the power run here. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's first and 10. Finds the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Rebels have pushed it inside the 20. Brown will throw it. He's right on target. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He'll come out throwing on first down. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this, and that pass picked off. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guy. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Looking to move it through the air. A shot toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. After the misfire now on second down. Brown wants to pass. Working that left side now. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. It is perfect. And guys, that 3-ball has us all tied up here in the second.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They're trying to get to it. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on first down, now here on second. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle at Simmons. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Coming after it. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They'll give it to Johnson. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just when they're looking run, now up top. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll go back to the air on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Little. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Feeling some heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
All right, interesting decision for you now. How confident are you in your offense? You got a big 4th down. It is early in the game. Do you feel like your guys can go out and generate a touchdown, or do you want to play it safe and kick the field goal?
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Field goal is good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Algier. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Going up top on first down. A strike downfield. Oh, and he ruins the big gainer with a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And they were channeling their inner Mike the Tiger. Don't you think Mike could get a big paw in there to swat that thing free the way the Bayou Bengals do?
And when you're the secondary and you're flying up, great job understanding. The guy's already kind of slowing down a little bit, but where do I put my head? I put my head on the football, get my hand on the football. Those guys, those DBs from LSU really understanding that flying up, making the big play.
They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Safe completion on the screen. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. He wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on second down. Got it in the middle with Simmons. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. He's looking to throw on third and short. Grabbed behind the line, it's Butler. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. And it's right down the boulevard. So they put the field goal on the board, about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first. He's going to try to return this one. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Now on first and 10 from the 29. He's going to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Becker. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll throw it on first down. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Brown will throw it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Deep shot for the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far, and you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. That said, let's get back to the field, and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, they're able to get the negative play, great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. And you think recently, guys like Marcus Spears, Glenn Dorsey, Kiki Mingo, Daniil Hunter, dudes that can line up one-on-one. These guys were like avatars with their frames. So difficult to block and so athletic. That's what this guy reminds you of sometimes.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Brown wants to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this.
And he breaks into the open. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. LSU right back to the line.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
You know, when you go dime personnel package, you've got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
Well, no surprise to see the special teams, but you thought it might be the punter. Instead, here comes the field goal kicker. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
The Rebels will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Getting some heat. Caught in the backfield, it's Butler. Tackled immediately after the catch. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. On 3rd down, going up top. Grab near the marker. It's Simmons. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Unloads to the wideout. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up.
Well, right away after picking up the 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the ball.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Brown will throw it. Fires to the big fella. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Hands it off. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Now the play fake. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice 1st down sack.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Caught behind the line. It's White. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
LSU quick to the line. They'll go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. The quick out. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. 4th down and inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Butler. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Makes the catch and knocked down. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Trying play action. Trying to get to it. He's got it. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And it'll be promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's White. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
This is an offense that has skill, and they've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. Brown wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That's reeled in. It's White. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They still need a touchdown and 2-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the 4th. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Yeah, they got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a 1st down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good from 58 yards out.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on the 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Brown will throw it. He's taking a deep shot. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Got the back over the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. The sure hands, it's Becker. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
The attempted throw is incomplete.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat Man of War. And that's why we call games like this an upset.
I really had no clue that was a real thing. But I do know this is an upset. This team was unranked, beat a ranked team. But you went out and got your respect. You gained it now. Let's build on this throughout the season. One win, great win. Now let's go ahead and build some momentum in the future.
Reese, some might say you're not a one-trick pony with that reference. And obviously, this was the team, the unranked team, that had the horses to get this thing done. Too much firepower, just too much explosiveness on offense, great defense. What a tremendous one.
That's going to do it for us from here for